today, which is NSR Elections. So before we start, just a quick thank you to all of our candidates for choosing to run to be this year's NSR. We really appreciate your willingness to be the liaison for the first year students. The way this will work is that each of the candidates will have 30 seconds to say a quick speech. Then we'll take like a minute break for the general audience to send in questions. And then you guys will get a question from the previous NSR, which is Joe, one from the alumni, and then one or two from the general audience. And then for this portion of the meeting, I'd ask everyone to please refrain from using the chat option, just so not to distract the candidates during their speeches. And the question portion, also Sherry will be receiving questions from the general audience through Zoom. So yeah, and we will start with alphabetical order by last name. So I think, can you go to the next slide, please? Yeah, we can start with Angelo. So Angelo, whenever you're ready, just let us know, and you'll get 30 seconds. And I think Gabby is timing. Gabby, let us know when you're ready also.
Ready.
Okay, cool. Angelo, are you ready?
Okay, ready.
Good luck, everyone.
Am I going?
Go for it.
Okay. Hey everyone, my name is Angelo Alphonso and I'm running to be your NSR for UOC. Now, I've had leadership roles before, being in National Honor Society and Student Council, but above all, I want to be the person you can reach out to at any time with questions, concerns, or anything else regarding the club or whatever is just going on in your lives. I myself am an introvert, so I know how it feels when your voice isn't being heard or when you feel like you don't fit in. That said, I want to help foster a safe and enjoyable community for all the first years and have all of us come together bilang isang pamilya. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelo. And then next, I believe we have Colene.
Hello. I don't know how I'm going to top that because Angelo was really good. All right. Ready? Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Colene. As opposed to Angelo, who's more of an introvert, I am an extrovert, and anyone who has ever come in contact with me knows that. I have a lot of leadership experience if that's what you're looking for in this year's NSR officer. We have S2S, a newcomers group, and I was president of that. And then I've also held some student government, some student government roles. So if you'll have me, I want to be your voice because I talk a lot, might as well use it. So yeah, I hope you'll vote for me. If you don't, no problem. But thank you for the opportunity.
Perfect. Thank you, Colleen. Next, we have Divine.
Hi, everyone. My name is Divine Bayya, and I was born and raised in the Philippines, moved here when I was 13, been here for almost 7 years now. And with that, I have a great amount of experience with what our tradition and culture looks like here and back home, and how Filipino Americans celebrate or expand our culture here. And if elected, I'm hoping that I can share that experience with you guys to fulfill our theme, to padayon as a kapamilya. Thank you.
Thank you, Divine. And then last we have Jake.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jake. I'm from San Jose, California, and I'm a nursing major. I really want to run for NSR because I have past experience in my Filipino club in high school, and I really want to use that to contribute to club in college and really go outside of my comfort zone. And I guess meet new people. I want to be friends with everyone, stuff like that. And yeah, please vote for me.
Thank you to all our candidates for your lovely speeches. Now Gabby will time 1 minute, and then the general audience can send in questions to Sherry via Zoom. And from when that minute is up, we'll then start the general question portion. Joe, do you have your question ready?
Yeah, I do.
Cool, go for it.
Okay, so my question to you four is, how can you lead this role without changing who you are?
I have a pretty diverse background. I'm full Filipino, but I have been military affiliated for the past 15 years. So I've actually been in Japan the past 15 years. And being in such a diverse community, I guess, really, really pushed me to like find who I am and be true to who I am. So I guess I'll have goals that I'll want to fulfill within UFC, but I'll also incorporate those goals into how I am. So as you know, I'm talkative, so most of my communication would be like phone calls, Zoom calls, like flyers and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if that answered the question, but yeah.
I think I can go next. Okay, so as a person, I'm very mindful of my surroundings, and I feel like just being mindful of myself, and I also lead by example. So just by showing my co-members that I am who I am is more, I think, more than enough to be in this role. So yeah.
I can go. So I guess one way I can like lead this role without changing who I am, I can be like, I feel like sometimes both. Like I can be like really goofy and like fun, and then like I know like when to switch and like be super serious. So I guess in that sense, like I won't really have to change who I am. I can just lead this role like how I want to be and like supernatural and stuff. So yeah.
Finally, okay. Finally, I'm muted. Okay, so although I am an introvert, like I try to get to know a lot of people like on a very personal level, and I like connecting with everyone. I like connecting with people. So whether you come up to me or I come up to you, even if it's just by talking, because in my opinion, communication is just in and of itself one of the most crucial things for a community and just for having all types of relationships. So.
Okay, thank you for the question, Joan. Thank you for responses, everyone. So now we'll go into the other questions. So Sherry, up to you. Which do you want to do first, the audience or the alumni question?
Let's go with the audience question first. Also, if the alumni could send me a question, please, that would help. But if not, we'll just go with another general question. Okay, so general question from the audience. How do you plan on fostering community with first years and with the upperclassmen, given that we are on an online platform? Please be specific and give examples.
Okay, I guess I'll go. As all of us probably, we all have our phones and our laptops, computers, whatever on us. So I check my email daily for multiple reasons. So I'm pretty much on every platform of social media, all email, all text message, everything. I respond pretty quickly if it needs to be too. Given that I have previous examples like all throughout high school, every year I had at least one leadership position in any club of my at my school. I think I have a handle on what people want or what people want to hear or how to put things in a way that people will actually listen. Not like I'm rambling right now. But like I said, I'm reachable on pretty much any platform, and I like to think I'm a pretty open person, and approachable.
Okay, I guess I can go next. I would, in order to like foster a safe environment, I would accept everyone because I know we are a diverse group of people and we both have our differences and we all have our similarities. I would accept everyone for differences and similarities. Be open-minded, non-judgmental in our conversations, and having activities like and events where students can bond, whether it be like small group or large group settings, like how it is right now. We've done breakout rooms and large group activities through Zoom. It just helps us learn about each other, and we're all able to bond on a deeper level. And also, I'd love to get to know as many of you as possible, get to know all of you on a personal level, and so I can get a general idea of what all the new students may want, and how I can reach out with the upperclassmen and how I can help out with that. So in this day and age, I'm pretty much on social media a whole bunch. So you can always email me or text me, DM me on Instagram. So.
I think I can go next. I think for us to be able to foster a community with first years and upperclassmen is do this kind of things and attend general meetings. That's how simple it is. And of course, advocate like the meetings and like invite people like personally. And I feel like as simple as that, we can build a community where even if it's online. And yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like same thing. Like I'd reach out and I want to be open, like on all platforms of social media and like email and stuff. I guess like regarding upperclassmen, like me myself, I've been like reaching out to upperclassmen asking for help for like my major, or like if I had any questions about the club or anything. So I feel like I have that ability, to like reach out to the upperclassmen. And then for like us first years, I want to like I think I'd hope to be an open person. I try to talk to people whenever possible, and I want people to like see me as like someone that they can reach out to themselves. So I kind of want to like help, be that bridge in between upperclassmen and first years, I guess. So.
Okay. So next I'll have a question from the alumni. And so his question is, how would you describe yourself as a leader, and how would you incorporate it into your role as the NSR? Putting it in the chat right now.
So a leader, as I would describe it, is actually, sorry, let me start that over because I need to compose my thoughts. So as I have learned to define it throughout, high school and everything, a leader is someone who can first be a follower. So in order to be a good listener, you need to be a good follower, and a good follower listens, has open communication, is good with talking to others and listening to instructions, and especially asking for help when it's needed. So as a leader, I feel like I have learned to listen to others, most importantly, because so much of you as a person is the people that you surround yourself with. Like if you surround yourself with good influences, then you're gonna most likely act with like honest opinions, and you're just gonna be a pretty decent person. I'm not saying like if you hang out with bad people, you're gonna be a bad person, but it's just your image and the people that you hang out with, you follow, you look up to is a big influence on how you become a leader. So, yeah.
I can go. I would describe myself maybe as like a more like understanding leader. Like I want to see like both sides, not just the way I think. I want to see like how you guys think, and I don't really want to be seen more of a leader, but more like as of a friend, like something you can reach out to, someone you can relate to. Like I want to just like be top guy. I want to be like there with you, experiencing everything that you got, stuff like that. So yeah.
Well, for me as a leader, as what I said earlier, I lead by example. So I'm more on a follower as well. And I also believe that you really can't direct or lead a community without having to follow what you said or what you've done.
So through my years of being in like student council and whatnot, I've always learned that communication and being empathetic have been qualities of a great leader. But also that if you're going to be leading a team, you have to lead by example. And if you're leaving one of your followers astray, then that's not good qualities of a leader. No matter what, we are all going to be crossing the finish line together, no matter what.
Okay, thank you. One more question from the general audience. This one's a little bit long. Social justice and political engagement is a big part of U of C's mission. How do you plan to encourage first years to be engaged with these potentially intimidating topics and actively contribute to causes that are important to us as Filipinos or Filipino Americans? I'll put that in the chat.
Alrighty. So, like I said, a big part of who we are is the people we surround ourselves with, and I guess our history and our culture. So, like I know our history teachers always say, like, history isn't just dates and dead guys. It's much more important than that, because you need to look back into the past in order to go forward and, you know, make it better. So, wait, which part of the question was So yeah, given that, I think it's good to reflect on like past ideas and how, like, what ways you can appeal to people so that they take things seriously or that they're interested in it. So I know we have an Instagram page, and y'all who run that, y'all are amazing because you make it so the format is nice, and so it's straight to the point. I know a lot of like influencers or groups post and they have like 6 paragraphs in their comments, and I don't really read all that, not gonna lie. But if I am elected this position, I will make it so that the things we put out are interesting and pretty easy to understand for people who might not have experience, because I know not everyone knows the history and culture and everything like that. So I'd put it into simple terms, or like easier terms to understand, so that it's appealing to people, and it'll be something that they'll want to join. Like our club will be something that they're like, oh, that's really cool, I want to join that. Yeah. I hope that answered the question.
I can go. So I guess to like encourage first years to be like engaged with these potentially intimidating topics, I guess like first I'd start off with like a conversation, you know, like try to understand both sides rather than just piling at least my values and my personal thoughts onto them. And then maybe from there, like build up like what we think is like just and what is correct. And then like how you guys do on Instagram, maybe like show like how you think of these ideas respectfully and like stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, for me, I feel like I believe that food gathers everyone together. I can just be like, hey, do you want to get food? And then, you know, spark the conversation and just like try to listen and acknowledge what this person is saying, and maybe try to educate them without being rude or anything. So yeah, that's
Yeah, so when it comes to things like social justice and political engagement, I always find hard, like, even for me and like some of my other friends, like it's hard to like talk to people. Like it's hard to talk to someone with different like may have a different viewpoint of whatever's going on in the world. And I think that things like, just, small get-togethers, like, hey, go get coffee at this coffee shop or whatnot, and let's just talk about everything that's going on in the world. I feel like food, things like that, just going out for coffee or whatnot, helps people get engaged, helps people, connect, see what other people think on this topic, and, they can elaborate on that. And, there's a lot of places to get information nowadays. And I feel like if we can use things like, the Instagram to facilitate all that and put it all in one place where everyone can like go, it's like a starting point where everyone can access. I feel like that would really help get first years into social justice.
Okay, for the last question, we're gonna have Joe ask it. Whenever.
All right, so this next one is gonna be a fun question. So it's not serious. So the question is, what halo halo ingredient would you be and why?
Okay, I'll start on that one. For me, I feel like if I were an ingredient in halo halo, I'd probably be the nata de coco, the coconut jelly, because you can say that ice is the main part of halo halo, but you all don't get that sweetness. I feel like I just bring a little bit of sweetness and a little texture, a little bit of uniqueness into the halo halo, into UFC. So, and you can't have halo halo with nata de coco. So.
All right, I'll go. Oh.
I'm just kidding. So, I'd be the ube ice cream. Like, you need that. You like when you mix it up, it turns purple. Like that's what causes the drink the color. You need that. So I want to be that mixture that you need. You know what I mean? And like, it's so good.
Okay, I'll go. I think I'll be the ube too because I'm an uber achiever.
Why do I not know how to answer this question? Okay. It's not like an actual ingredient, but halo halo is sweet. So I think I'll be the sugar because you don't always see it, but it's there. And I float around. But I'm there because I talk